Good morning to everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about a few serious annotations regarding iteration check and object model and semantics like that, and VDM also we have discussed, right? Let me share my screen. So today's concept is serious table function. Okay. So in normal CDS view, what we are doing here, we can write a select query and we can apply something, some joins or some associations like that we can apply, right? And if you want to apply something looping statement, or if you want to, if I want something calculation part like that, then these all things are not possible in CDS views, right? So if you want to do those type of things, we can go for AMDP. We already know about AMDP. We can create one class and AMDP methods, and in that method we need to write the native SQL syntaxes. Okay. So at that time we can do the looping statement, or we can do some calculations, we can pass something data from one internal table to another internal table. So these all things are possible in AMDP methods. So SAP thought like, how can we use the AMDP method in CDS view? So for that concept, SAP has introduced serious table function. Serious table function. Let me create a simple table function. Then I will go for something, some scenarios like that. Here, if we want to work on table function, we have to follow some steps here. Like first, create a CDS view. Okay. So how we are creating the data definition? How we are creating the normal CDS view. In the same way, we have to create it. But in the template, we are selecting something define view. So at that time, some default code will come like define view, view name, yes, select from, and open brace, close brace. We need to write the syntax there. We need to write the table name and the field names we have to mention there, right? The same way here also, in the same way we have to create it. That is also one CDS view only. Okay, now, okay, so CDS view only I'm creating, but in our terms we will call it as a template, table function. Create AMTP like that. Okay, create AMTP method. Let me create one CDS view, then we can understand a bit easily. So our folder is ZAOH2, and I am creating one CDS view here. So for data services and data definitions, right click on it and click on new definition, new data definition here. And sorry, I'm just expand it, but the naming names came up to 22. Fine. I will create one more new CDS view here, ZAOH2 underscore serious 22, and this is for testing, and click on next button, click on next. Here we need to select some templates. See, so previously we were selecting define view something. Okay, define view something we were selecting, so automatically some code will come, right? The same way here, I am selecting something table function with parameter. Okay, fine. Click on finish button. Resource data find does already exist. Fine. I think I will give for 23 here. Click on next button. Next. Okay, now click on finish button. It's okay, fine. Data. I mean, here we can see the annotations are not coming. Okay, only the end user text label is coming. This is a description only, but SQL view name is not coming because I am not creating the direct CDS view. Here I am creating something table function. Okay. That is why it is coming like this. Define table function is coming. This is not define view. This is table function. Fine. And here with parameters, I'm not giving any parameters as of now. Okay. So we already know in CDS view, how can we give the parameters like that? In the same way here also, we can give some parameters. Fine. And here something returns. What data we want to display here. So those all data we need to maintain in returns. Okay. So in CDS view, define view name and the from table name and this one open brace and some field names and close brace like that will come. The same way here also, here we are not mentioning any table name. Okay, here we are not mentioning any table name, and here just we are writing something returns. Okay, instead of table name, just we are writing something returns. So we need to return this many of fields by using this table function. By default, two things are coming. Okay, client element name and element name like that. Okay, so we need to maintain something client here. Okay, so you can give any name that is not fixed name here. And the first one is ABAP CLNT, ABAP client. Okay, now I will take one more field here, BBELN, sales document number I want to pick here. So the data element is BBELN underscore BA. How many fields you want? I want customer number. So customer number I want to add VBT by P. That one also I want to add. So what type of data you want to display by using this table function? You can add all the fields here. Okay, fine. But where I need to write this logic? I mean, where we need to fetch the logic? I mean, the self query, so something looping statements or calculations, where we have to this all things in the AMDP class and method, right? So that AMDP class and method we have to mention in this CDS table function here. Implemented by method is coming, and this is a class name and method name. So if we execute this table function here directly, it will go to this table. Sorry, directly it will go to this class and method, and it will run some calculations there, and it will give some output. Okay, so those outputs should be these fields only. Here I'm just maintaining client and VBELN. So in this method, okay, in this method, it will export the values of client and VBELN. Here, client and VBELN is coming. So these things, it will export. This method will export, and this table function can import it, and it will display the data in the front end. Let me create one sample thing here. First I will complete it, then you can understand bit easily. So here class name I have to mention, right? So expand the source code library here, classes, fine. Here I will give something class name like Z CL underscore AOH2 underscore AMDP6. Okay, so this is the class name. I did not create it yet. Okay, I will create, but I did not create it yet. I will create. Fine, and the method name, just I'm giving something like get data. Okay, fine. Now save it, save and activate it. See, it's activated. Okay, it's activated, but you need to consider one thing. I did not create this table and the method. I have to create it now, right? Fine. I will copy it. I will copy the class name here. I will create it here. Right click on the classes and click on new adapt class and provide the class name what we are giving in the table function. Okay, so same name and the description, something testing I'm giving. Click on next button, something TR selecting, click on finish button, and now I want to create the AMDP class and method. So first thing in the public section we have to maintain the interfaces. If AMDP marker HDB, right? This is a mandatory thing. This interface is a mandatory thing. Otherwise, system will not get know this is a AMDP class and method like that. We need to maintain this one. Fine. Now I want to create the method also, declare the method also. So class methods. So what is the method name I have given in the table function? With get data, right? This method I will declare and implement it here. So get data, right? So class methods and something showing error. So click on this button. So add implementation for get data. Double click on it. Automatically it will add the method implementation. And here I want to write the select query like select client some MANDT. Okay, and VBELN from VBAK. Okay, and here sorry guys, I will take one internal table here. LTVBAK is equal to select MANDT VBELN from VBAK. So what it is showing something error. Actually, I need to declare it as the. I need to implement it as the AMDP method, right? So by database procedure. Okay, so it is showing something read only. Fine, fine. Fine. Actually, what is going on here? Here I am just creating the method as the function. Okay. Here we can write the procedure also. Okay. So we already discussed about this function and procedure in the AMDP classes. Okay. So if we use something AMDP a procedure here, then we need to use something importing, exporting like that, right? In the same way here also, if we use something function, then we need to maintain some return. Otherwise, it will throw error, right? But what I'm doing, I'm using this AMDP class and method in the table function, right? Now, what I will do here, I am not maintaining any returning parameter. No, no. Yeah, 1 minute, guys. Okay, and here what I'm doing, class method and for um okay, fine, for table function. And what is the table function name here? This one JAOH2 underscore CDS 23, right? So JAOH2 underscore CDS 23. Okay. Now what is error here? JAOH2 spelling mistake. Fine. And here what is showing something error? Return statement. Fine. Fine. Let me write the code first of all. Return. Okay. Um, Return type mismatch. Fine, fine, fine. So here, what is going on? Here, I have selected something client, right? And here, I am maintaining something MANDT field while selecting the data, right? Here, I will give something alias name as LANT. Now, fine. Activate it. I will explain you what I'm doing here. So, hope you understand this one table function, right? So here we are just returning whatever the data you want to display. So just maintain the fields here in the returns and which class and method is implementing. Okay, I mean, so we are displaying something data here, right? So those fields name we are maintaining the written parameters, right? So which AMDP class and method uh, will run the logic, okay, and it will give the a result. So whatever the written parameters we are using, so those data, which class and method is implementing, those things we have to maintain in the implemented by method, and class name and method name we have to maintain and activate it. It will activate even though if you did not create this class and method also, it will activate. There is no issue. After activating this table function, we need to create this table and method. Sorry, this class and method. Okay. So same thing I have created here the class and method, and here I'm maintaining something interfaces, and here class methods I'm maintaining, and method name, and we are using this method for table function, right? So for that, so So for that one, we have to maintain here for table function. Okay, for table function, and the table function name we have to maintain here. So by using this statement, system can easily understand, okay, this method is using for table function. Fine. And in the method implementation, what I am writing, method name by database function I am writing. I am not using the database procedure. This is a function. So if we are using something function, then we need to maintain the return parameter in the normal, uh, normal database, normal function. Okay, normal AMDP function. It will uh, ask one return parameter, at least one return parameter here. Okay, we already discussed about return parameters, the AMDP classes. Okay, so uh, here I'm not writing any return parameter. In the definition, I'm not using any. There is no importing, exporting, or return parameters. Okay, but if we are using something function, then return parameter we should maintain the declaration part, right? But the written parameter is available in this ZAOH2 CDS23 table function. We can see here. Okay, here return is there. Return something fields. So we need to return these fields here. That is why I am not declaring the return function here. Return internal table or return variables I am not maintaining here, because already written variables are available in this table function. That is why. Fine. Return is okay now. And for HANA, a database and language SQL script and options read only. So this is mandatory thing here. Options read only is a mandatory thing if we are using the this one function, database function, right? So at the time we need to maintain this one. Otherwise it will throw error. If you are using something database procedure, then options is I mean read only. This is the optional one, not required to write here. But if you are using something function, then we should write this one. Otherwise, it will throw error. And using VBAK, how many tables we are using here? So that is I'm maintaining those tables we have to maintain here. And here LTVBAK is equal to I'm using something internal table. By default, it will declare it here. Not required, because this is the native SQL statement. So automatically it will declare this internal table LTVBAK is equal to select MANDT and VBELN from VBAK. And here I'm giving something alias name for MANDT as a client, because here in the written parameter of table function here client I have maintained, right? So that is why it is, I'm giving something the alias name. Okay, and finally return LTVBAK means whatever the data is coming in this LTVBAK, those all data will move to this table function, right? Fine. Now activate it, right? It is activated. Now I will come to the table function and activate it once again and execute it here. Okay, here run as, otherwise right click on this, click on F8 button. So it is showing something VBELN here, because so this one, this is the MANDT field. This is not required to display MANDT field, mandatory field, right? So not required to display it, right? So just VBELN is coming here. Fine, fine. Now, if I remove this one, then what will happen? This client, okay? And here also, it is showing something error. You can see ZAOH2 CDS23 is marked as client specific, that type will VBELN at POS. Okay, so what it is showing here? So we need, if we are not maintaining this one also, no issue, but we need to maintain something annotation for that one. Client specific. Okay, so means CDS view automatically will handle the client. Okay, so if we execute the CDS view, then what will happen? Whatever the current client information is there, that data only it will display. For example, I have opened 800 client and I have executed the CDS view, then it will pick the data only from 800 client, right? And coming to the AMDP, AMDP will not maintain the client handling. We have to tell to the system. We have to add the client handling manually in the AMDP, right? So if we execute AMDP method at the time, it will pick the data from all clients. Okay, I am executing the AMDP method from 800 client, but it will go to all clients and it will pick all the information from all the clients. It will display it, right? So for that reason, SAP is providing like this. Means, so we are working on table function. Table function is nothing but indirectly we are working on AMDP class and method, right? So that is why SAP is providing this one client. We need to maintain this client here like this. Okay. And here also we need to write something where condition where MANDD is equal to session. We already discussed about that one. How can we apply some uh, I mean, how can we apply the where condition? Okay, in that where condition, how can we apply the current client? Okay, here we need to apply the where condition. Okay, as of now, I'm not maintaining anything. Just for information, I am just maintaining here. So that is the mandatory thing. If we are writing something select query at the time, we need to write the where condition for MANDD field. That is mandatory thing in the AMDP class and methods. Okay, fine. So whatever the data I'm expecting, the data is coming here. Fine. Now, let me come here. We have created something on AMDP. I'm checking for that one. Let me open it here. Not this AMDP 5. And what about 4? Not that one also. Here, not this one. 5 also. What about 3? I mean, we have sorry, we have discussed about one a real-time scenario in AMDP. So something output was coming at that time. So for that one, I am checking here, but it is not available. I think it is it has deleted. So let me check in the one more package. Fine. See here. So we already discussed this scenario like something sales information or something delivery information. For single sales, it may contain some different. Uh, I mean, for single sales order, there will be some multiple deliveries or multiple billings. Okay, so whatever the first delivery, what is the quantity, and the second delivery number, second how much quantity we are delivering second time, and third time, what is the delivery number third time, and what how much quantity we are delivering, on which date we are delivering. So this requirement we already discussed, right? So same thing here. Let me check here output is coming or not, because I want to export this data in the table function. So that's why I'm checking it here. So so here I am creating some three methods. I will do one thing. So I will select it and I will copy and paste in one more. This is in different package. So what I will do, I will create the one class z cl underscore AOH2 underscore AMDP7. So this is for testing, and click on next button, click on finish button. Okay, and here what I will do, I will copy and I will paste it here. Okay, what is the class name? Here the class name is 7. Okay, fine. Fine, this is enough. Fine. I will delete it here. ZCL. What is the error? Okay, fine. The name is different here. The class name is ZCL underscore AOH2 underscore AMDP7. Fine. Okay. Class name is this one. ZCL underscore AOH2 underscore AMDP7. And fine. There is no error. Activate it here. It is activated. And execute it here. Click on final output. Okay, click on here 322 entries are coming. Fine. I want to expose this data. Okay, sales document number, item number, document date, and material number. What is the quantity, and here the delivery number is coming, and when it has delivered, how much it has delivered. Okay, and the delivery document number 2, 3, like that. And finally, and what is the total delivery quantity, and what is the pending quantity? Here 25 is coming. If you see here, so this 25 here. So the sales document number equal to 9, and total order quantity equal to 35, and in the first delivery, the delivery number is coming, and the date also is coming, and the first time they have delivered 25, right? And after this 25, there is no second delivery and third delivery. Okay, only one time they have delivered, and the total is 25 only, and remaining 10 quantity we need to deliver. The pending quantity is coming as a 10 here. So this is the a scenario here. We have to expose this one to table function. That is a requirement here, because here we are doing something. We are passing data from one internal table to another internal table, and we are looping. Okay, and we are doing something quantity subtractions here. Okay, the sales quantity minus the delivered quantity. So we are doing some calculation here, right? So this many of calculations are not possible in the uh, that one. Not possible in CDS view, right? Now I will create one a table function here. Okay, I will create one table function. I will remove these all things. Fine. I will create one more table function here. 23, 24. I will create new data definition, and here ZAOH2 CDS 24. Click on next button, and here table function only we are applying. Click on finish, and the parameter not using. I'm not using any parameter here, and fine. Return is coming, and by using these returns, here we need to maintain the list of the fields, whatever the fields we want to display. Those all things we have to maintain here. And this is the client, so I am maintaining it here as the mandatory thing, and returning implementing class and method, right? So here the class name is this one, ZCLAOH2 AMDP7 is the class. So copy it here and paste it in the class name. Fine, class name is okay, and the method name. Okay, in the method name we have, what is the final method here? See, the final output is this one, right? So I will create one more method here, because so in this method it is importing, exporting something values. So fine, and after that one we need to declare one more method for method name exposing data. Okay, exposing data. Fine. So this method will I mean expose the data to table function, right? So for this one, for table function, the table function name is ZAOH2 underscore CDS 24. Okay. So this method can expose the data to table function. So something error is showing here. Click on here. Okay, ZAOH2 underscore CDS 24 is not a table function, is it? But I mean, this is not activated yet. So fine, I will do one thing. I will copy the method name here, copy it and paste it here. And here it is showing something error. Yeah, at least one field. Here I'm just maintaining bbeln underscore bbeln underscore va. Fine, activate it. Just I mean, I will add the fields. Okay, I will add the fields. Just I mean, I'm just activating this table function. So activate it here. It is activated. Now come to the AMDP. Now click on save button. It is showing something error and implementation missing. Previously, it was showing like this ZAOH2 CDS24. It is not a table function like that. It was showing, but now that is not error because I have activated this table function. That is why it was not showing an error on that one. And now exporting data. So I will implement it here. Okay, exporting data, and this is the table function, right? So I mean by database function SQL script and options read only and fine. Okay, I will use this one up to like this, and now I have to call this method, right? 1 minute, I will copy and paste the code. Okay, call the program. What is the class name? Jet CLAOH2 underscore AMDP7, and the method name is final output, right? And here final output, and this is exporting something internal table. The internal table name is LT final. So we need to import this data into one internal table, that is LT data. Okay, LT data, and it's showing something error here. Is unknown. JCL AOH2 AMDP7 final output is unknown, object data is here. Object must be here. So what is 1 minute, JCL AOH2 AMDP7 final output. Yeah, final output correct only. Yeah, 1 minute. I will use. I mean, I have to write like this using now. Now Sorry, not this one, no? The class name different here. ZCLAOH2 underscore AMDP 7, and here I'm calling the method like final output. What is the error here? This is the class. So here I will copy and paste the class name here. Procedures not flagged or read-only cannot be called in read-only procedures. This means that that CLAOH2 AMDP7 output final output cannot be called here. Okay, it is not calling it here. Fine. Then what I will do? Using I will remove it here. Okay, and I don't call anything here. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm creating one more exporting data, but it is not allowing to add to call the other methods there. So what I will do, already something data is coming here in the LT panel. So uh, I will remove it. Okay, I will remove it here. On the implementation also, I will remove it here. Not required. I will do one thing, a small thing. What happened? In the class should be there, right? Okay. Now, any error? Save it. What happened here? Control Z, Control S. Oh, yeah, 1 minute, guys. I will remove all the code and I will, because if you write the code, then that will be okay. But I'm not writing the code, I'm just copying and pasting. So, I hope this one, Control A, copy this one, and I'm pasting it here. The class name is ZCL underscore AMDP ZCL underscore AOH2 underscore AMDP7. And this is the definition, and the implementation also I need to maintain the class name ZCL underscore AOH2 underscore AMDP7. Fine. . Fine, this is fine. Now what I will do, activate it here. Okay, there is no issue. And now um, the third one. What is the one? What is the third one? The final output. Final output is the method here, and it is containing all the data, right? So we need to export this final data, final output data now. So final output is coming here, and this is the procedure. As of now, I will convert it into a function later. Okay. Now what I will do here, here I'm calling two method. I mean two methods, right? So instead of calling these two methods, I will, okay, fine. I will use here something table function, database function, database function, okay, database function, and it is doing something like this. Fine. And function for language skill script and options read only. Fine. This is fine. Okay. This is fine. And here what I will do, here exporting parameter it will not allow, right? So for table function, so the table function name is JAOH2 underscore CDS24. Okay. So what it is showing error? JAOH2 CDS24 reference the method and not current method. What it is? Export. Okay, fine, fine. Here, final output, right? Final output. In this one also, we need to maintain the final output as the method. Activate it. Okay, here I'm just maintaining the final output, the method name I'm just maintaining. Activate it here and come to the AMDP. Here it is showing something error. So let me check it here. So the table function CDS refers the method. So no, click on save button. Now come here. No, not this one. I think it is activated or not. So activate it once again. It's activated and come here. Now there is no error. Okay, fine. And what I will do here, I will, okay, LT final SQL script message identifier must be declared LT final. Fine. Here, what I will do, I need to declare the internal table of LT final. Previously, LT final, uh, see, LT final was there in the exporting parameter. That is why it is not showing any error. Right now, what I will do here, I will just declare it and let me check how it will come. Data LT final type table of or type something enough type TT underscore final. Okay, now let me check that error is coming or not here. So same error is coming, fine. So what I will do it is not allowing here the internal table name like that. So okay, fine. Declaration is here and declare LT final type TT underscore final. What it's showing error? Fine. TT final also it is showing like this. Let me do one thing. I will copy it like this. So I did not do it earlier, so I'm doing it now. So it is taking time here. Okay. So declaration of table types, it will come here or not like that. I don't exactly. Uh, yeah, I will check it.